Today on Alaskan Ballistics, Spartan Armor Systems, Ares Level 4 Armor. This is supposed to be their elite premier line. Let's check it out. All right, I just wanted to show all of y'all what Spartan Armor Systems sent our way. And let's open up this box and see what's in it. Got some stickers, brochure, a receipt. There we go. Right there. Level 4 body armor. What it's rated for. And this is the Ares here on the bottom. And you can see it passed. And it comes nicely packaged here. And we're going to look at one of these plates. Plan is to shoot one of them as much as we can. Come nice and wrapped. Feels like edge-to-edge protection. Level 4. There you go. We're going to hit it with all sorts of stuff. Okay, just to show you what we were going to hit this with. First of all, we're going to use 5.56. We've got an M855 ball and an M193 ball. We're going to use both a 16-inch and a 20-inch barrel AR-15. Next up, I've shot all the rounds, but we used 6.5 Creedmoor. We used a Federal 120 grain full metal jacket factory load, and then we also used my hand loads with the 110 grain match copper solid bullet from Lehigh. Now we use that same 110 grain match copper solid from Lehigh in a 6.5 by 284, trying to get it a lot more velocity than a Creedmoor can get it. Gotta really find a load for this bullet and this firearm that gets it a lot better velocity. We're going to try some different powders and stuff. See if we can get that thing up to 3,200 feet per second. Maybe 250 or so. Then we hit it with M80 ball. Then we hit it with a 7mm rim mag, 120 grain Barnes TTSX. So an expanding bullet, but this thing's chunking it over 3,500 feet per second. Over 3,600 the first day I shot it, but it was only getting a little over 3,500 then. And finally, we hit it with the 185 grain GMX from the 338 Winchester Magnum. It's the biggest thing we have. They don't give us 50 BMGs yet for being on YouTube, unfortunately. So we hit it with this M193 first, then M855 ball. We've got the Spartan Ares ceramic armor. We're going to see how much abuse this thing can take. Here we go. That one went 30-12. 2882 for the M855 ball. Put them towards the top on each side. Let's see what we got. All right, ready? All right, so that M193 made a big hole, little tiny hole here for the M855. Neither one of them passed through. A little bit more back deformation on the M855. And that was with the 16-inch barrel. So next we're going to try the 20-inch barrel. We're not going to shoot in this hole. All right, here we go. 20-inch AR-15. Let's see. First shot is M193. Second shot is M855. Forgot to read the number on the first one, but that last one was going 30-37.
2164 for the first number.
3164, sweet. Thanks, man. All right, let's go see what it did. All right, here's our M193. Here's our M855 ball. apart here. And just as we expected, no pass-through. That's just salt dust from the salt bag. And that's a 7 mag from another video. So, yep. Little bit more back face deformation in both of them because they're going faster. I don't know if you can tell that right there. It'd be perfectly fine, especially if you're wearing one of their trauma pads. I bought one of their trauma pads from Spartan Armor. So, be perfectly fine against all 5.56 threats. All right, here we go, 6.5 Creedmoor. First, we're going 120 grain, then we're going 110 grain. And the first is just a full metal jacket, Federal, 120 grain. The second is a Lehigh Defense, 110 grain, solid copper. All right, 2870 on that full metal jacket. Right on the nose of the Spartan there. 3082 on the 110 grain, all solid copper. So here's the 110 grain solid copper, and right there's where the 120 grain full metal jacket hit. Let's pull it out. And ruh-roh, it did not pass through. Look at that. Did not pass through. And so it did not pass through. Not exactly sure. It did dent this, but there's no bullet hole coming out the back. So there's still a bullet in there. Definitely want a trauma pad on with the 110 grain Lehigh Defense there. Definitely want a trauma pad on for your, which Spartan Armor sells good trauma pads for a good price. So your body doesn't absorb as much energy. There we go. So Spartan Armor right there. Stopped both of them. Odd thing, when I walked up, it was still smoking right here. So I think something from in here pieces went that way. You can see some copper right there. Stopped everything so far. All right, next up, 308. We're gonna aim on the R. Here we go. M80, ball, 308. Aiming right for that R. All right, 2695. Aiming right for the A in Spartan. 6.5 by 284 Norma with a 110 grain solid Lehigh Defense. Here we go. Right for the A in Spartan. Or maybe the R in Spartan. 3104. So that's a fast 110 grain bullet, solid copper. Let's see what we did. All right, so this is the 308 shot. It's fine. I was aiming for this R in Spartan or A in Spartan right in there, and I think it hit right here. And you can feel there's still smoke coming out of this hole, so I think part of the bullet kind of ripped in here. Let's see what we got. I'm not sure about this one. This one feels empty underneath now. Let's see. There's the 308 hole. And no pass-through. We have salt coming out, but no pass-through. I don't see a hole. I just see a big bulge. And the 308 right there. Again, a big bulge. So we're good there. No pass-through. So this thing will stop anything a civilian can come up with it that's in a reasonable military caliber, plus a 6.5 by 284 with a redneck reloading bench guy. So it'll stop all that. So, hey, can't beat that. That's going to stop all those. So make sure you pick you up some Spartan Armor. Go check out my MeWe page for them. It's not cheap, but your life isn't cheap either. So go get it. Edge-to-edge covering just about. All right. Just about edge to edge. The foam padding a little bit on the side here, but you can feel that this is going to be kind of edge to edge. We'll cut this open when we get home. And there you go. All right, there's some bullets trying to slide out the side here. Pieces and fragments and stuff. All right, so where's left is good. We'll aim right here. right on the R. I aimed above the R, that's where I hit. Aim right on the R with the 7 mag and see if the 7 mag will destroy this. And then we'll aim way up here with the 338 Win Mag and see what happens with that. Here we go, 7mm Remington Magnum. These are the hand loads. I've done a video on these before. 3,500 feet per second plus. Let's see if level 4 armor can stop it. It is an expanding bullet, so if it makes the bullet expand, it's got a chance of stopping it. Here we go. I'm gonna aim right dead on that R. .35-19. Let's see what we did. Okay, I actually aimed right above the R here, and I think that's where the bullet went in. And let me pull it out here. Ho ho! Back face deformation, you need a, but it stopped it. We have other body armor that has not stopped that round. So 3,500 feet per second, 7mm rim mag, not rated for it, but definitely it stopped it. So there you go. Let's see what it does with the 338 Winchester Magnum. Right, here we go. 338 Winchester Magnum, 185 grain, Hornady GMX. These are going near 3,000 feet a second. 185 grain. Let's see how the Spartan Armor does. All right, let's see what we did. $29.73. Whoa! Now that is some back face deformation. Went way in here. There might be a bullet. There's a bullet fragment or a ceramic fragment in the salt bag. Backers we have here. Whoa. Yeah, it might have went through. That one might have made it through. Got a good hole there, but that was going to be there anyway. Looks like it might have made it through. Hard to tell. Anyway, way more than it's rated for. So, given that there's a bullet hole coming out this side, I think not only did it make it through, we had the bullet. That thing's hot too. Usually it's not hot when I shoot into water jugs, but that thing's hot. So it did make it through. That was the top part. And we have the bullet there. Pretty interesting. I wonder how much it took off the bullet. So if you need something to go through level 4 armor, you need a 338 Winchester Magnum. So in all fairness to the 338 Winchester Magnum, it hit in about the same spot as the 6.5 by 284 Norma. I didn't really realize it until after I reviewed the footage. So please forgive me on that. So I bet it would stop it if it hit a fresh part of the plate. But this is great armor. It'll stop anything it's rated for. I have seen Buffman range, shoot this with 300 Win Mag and stopped it. So this was near the edge too. So the hole, well, the hole's right down there, but it came out near the edge. But the bullet did go all the way through, hit the second bag and fell in between them both. I didn't think it was gonna fall in between them both, but that's what it did. So, all right, my first bullet I've ever recovered out of armor. But yeah, no, it's a great bullet. If the plate wasn't already compromised up in here, you might have had a chance of stopping that. Maybe. It's a tough one to stop. I've only seen a couple plates that'll stop that. It'll stop everything it's rated for. I would get Spartan Armor. I'd wear this. Wouldn't you wear it, Jason?
Yeah.
So
pretty lightweight compared to steel.
Yep, lightweight compared to steel. It's going to stop anything most people are going to throw at you. It's going to stop your M80 ball, your M855. It stops all the new ones, the current military ball rounds. If you want to see a good scientific test, like I said, go to Buffman Range. Go check out his channel. But hey, I'm actually, I'm pretty impressed with it. I mean, all you took was one shot right in the center. You'd have a chance even with 338 Win Mag. So let me know what y'all think in the comments. Check out my link on MeWe. So I thought we might just cut this apart and see what happened on the inside here. Alright, now that this is cut apart, we can see those were the 5.56 hit. I believe that was our M80 ball. I believe this was our 338 Win Mag up here, so it kind of hit, and because it was leaning sideways, it hit lower than I expected, and it went up through there, and that's why it went out. You can see this is made of a tile-like material. This is a soft rubbery type piece. Alright. And this soft rubbery type piece is there to catch the fragments and the spalling, which I think it did a pretty good job of. We're wearing a lot of spalling all over the table there. You can see that it pretty much got demolished. And you have behind it the thicker layer back here. And so you can see that this tile stopping thing was demolished before that 338 Win Mag hit it for sure. So I think overall it did a really, really good job. If you want to know all about the exactness of this material, go check out Buffman Range's video. I'll put a link to it. He has great videos. He is the king of armor testing on YouTube. And so uh, go check out Buffman Range. He can tell you everything about the specifics of this material and what it's made of. He's the expert. I'm just the redneck with the reloading bench. But go check him out. He's a good friend of the channel, so make sure you check him out. He does probably the same and better armor testing. He does way better armor testing than I do, so go check him out. But this is just great armor, I think. Put what you think in the comments. Don't forget to join our Instagram. Don't forget to join our Facebook. Our MeWe is where we keep all of our affiliate links, so go check out our MeWe. God bless. Take care. We will see you at the range.